All right. I guess I am live. Hope everybody is doing all right. Uh, as you can already see, I was planning to play some Mega Man X. Uh, this one I don't have to emulate because there's the Mega Man X collection, so that's what I'm using. Um, I'm just gonna play casually and try to keep up with chat. This is one that this was one of the first games I remember getting for my Super Nintendo when I was younger. So a good chunk of this game seems pretty like second nature. That is, I can hopefully play it without having to think too hard. Hey there. Welcome in, everybody. I'm sure we'll get more people to join as we go, but I figure I'll just start right into Mega Man X. Hey there, everyone. Hey, Zephyr, Akums, Cocaine, Spiders, your boy Nava, Zach Light, of course, who I was chatting with at the beginning, Flat Bibby, Foxrock, JG Mart, Neo House. Man, there's a whole bunch of you already. Timothy Fox, Julian, Sharish, Pseudo, Quartet, Lenny, welcome back, Lenny, Kirbunski, welcome back, Akums. Thank you for watching me at 5 in the morning. Hello, Sinclair's. Hey, Rebecca. Again. Hey, Pissy Poops. I'm not going to say hi to everybody, but the first bunch of people in chat, thank you very much for dropping in. My day's been great, Quartet. Here, let's start playing a little bit. And I already have proven that I can't pay attention to both the screen and chat at the same time. That was pathetic. I'll figure out some sort of system. Jaxie said she might help me later, so maybe I could have her read some chat to me. But hello everyone there who's popping in. Yeah, streaming's hard work. But you know what? I'll never get good at it if I don't start practicing. Crap. A rusty start. Thank you all for stopping by, though, for my first, like, proper gaming stream. It's not going to be very funny, because I'm all by myself, but I'll be here. Did I make a voice for the Western Digital Black SSD? Let's see. I think that's just another guy. But I do have some Western Digital Black SSDs. Tomar is a pro gamer. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't have... Be nice, guys. I don't have any moderation teams so far. I figured I'd, like, pick that out of whatever my regulars wind up being if this actually becomes a regular thing. Let's see. Whew. Major League Tomar. Jotting down this game. Oh, great. Damn it. Full Promar. Ah! I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be that fun to watch. That's always been my big paranoia and reason for not doing this, but you know, maybe it won't be so bad, or maybe you guys will find something to like about it that I just don't understand. That's why we're here. I'm done shutting myself down before I try stuff. So I've always had this curiosity about streaming. And I don't know if it's for me, but I want to find out. Aw, that's sweet, spun yarn. Well, this is, you know, for those of you who know the game, this fight with Vile is unwinnable, but I'll pretend like I'm trying. Let's try to die instead of trying to. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. Okay, this gives me a second to catch up with chat, maybe. Oh, guys, so is the key that I just keep talking, even if it's just rambling? Is anybody, be honest, is anybody just here for ASMR? Because that's another thing that I've always thought about. Like, I do listen to ASMR to fall asleep because it just knocks me out. And I've been told I have kind of a mellow, calming voice. Yeah, feel free to just listen. Yeah, AS Tomar. That's what I'd call it. That's what I always said I'd call the channel. I appreciate everyone showing up. Yeah. Ink Hunter, I guess the view count probably has something to do with me actively tweeting my Twitch channel and my main timeline. But I'm glad so many people are showing up. Alright. I hope everybody committed that password to memory. We're gonna go chill Penguin first, obviously. Magaticious. What would my Dr. Wily voice be? That's a good question. I really liked the Ruby Spears one. That's what Scott McNeil going. I will destroy Mega Man. He did the whole like German scientist thing. I hope that didn't blow out the mic, by the way. Let me know if it does. Of course, Dr. Wily isn't in these games because Sigma is our resident evil guy. That fellow on the right border. Let's see. I'm trying to get good at looking for these like lulls in the level design where I can glance at chat, see if there's anything cool going on. You know what I should do is get a chat overlay. Why didn't I think to do that sooner? I'm pretty sure that's even a built-in feature. Hey, what do you guys say? Let's give this a shot. Am I gonna regret doing a chat overlay? I am capturing this for the possibility of doing a VOD, but I'm not. If I do that, I'm gonna probably edit it anyway. Let me try this. Bear with me, guys, for a second. I'm gonna do. I thought this was an easy thing to do. I'm using the. Oh, here we go. Chat box. Add source. Wait a minute. No, that's no use. I'm getting rid of that. I need to get something that'll actually overlay on my side. Forget about it. I'll figure that out later, but this is a good idea. And no, this isn't emulated. This is, I mean, yes, it's probably emulated, but it's an official emulator. This is the Mega Man X collection, hence the neat little built-in sidebars. Let's just carry on. But surely there's stuff out there for doing a Twitch chat overlay that maybe I can see, but not necessarily everyone else. That would be ideal. And I'm sure you guys know all about that. Oh, I want the dash so badly. This game's mechanics are based around the dash. That's why we're here in the Chill Penguin level. We gotta get that dash. And look, there it is. Sorry about your internet, Ricardo. I hope it gets better. And again, I'm gonna look into uploading VOD to YouTube. I am recording this one. If the recording doesn't come out totally horrible, I'll use it. Sorry I'm not reading Dr. Light's cool narration. He was just like, hey man, here's some nice boots for you. You can slide now and the game will feel playable. Alright, here we go. Now we've got the mobility we always wanted. Make an ASMR gamer channel. I guess, I mean, that might be what this turns out being. I don't know. I'm not here to make you raffle and LOL. I'm too much of a straight guy. But if you do get in a laugh, I guess let me know so I can feel better about myself. I don't think there's anything up here I can actually do. No. I need more items. Oh. And now my suit's gone. Alright, and if I go back, it's gonna have a guy in it, so I'm not even gonna bother. I don't need that suit anyway. Ha! I have to give it up anyway. Am I taking piano lessons? Asks the CEO of drugs. I was trying to do a little piano self-study, but I'm definitely not taking lessons, and my self-study has not gone well, and that's entirely on me. I've watched like one lesson, and I can do like do 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 do. That's like all I can do though. But it's very practice, because every time I see my piano, I still sit down and try to do it. I just need to try to learn something else next. Oh. Alright, here we go. We're at the Chill Penguin. How am I doing on the crypto market? I'm doing fine because I never invested like any cash in when the market was high. All my Bitcoins I bought when they were like $100 to $200, and no, I don't have a lot. I don't even have one whole Bitcoin. But my Ethereum, I bought 8 Ethereum for $50 total. I'm very proud of that. Just random. You know, if only I'd put down $1,000 instead of 50, I'd really have something. But yeah, my crypto stuff's doing just fine because I'm just a big enough nerd that I bought it when it wasn't popular. I wish I could say I had any significant wealth. I don't have enough that I've ever even like bothered to sell anything for cash. So take that, IRS. I'm still trying to keep up with chat while I fight this guy. I've got his patterns down pretty well. Oh, oh, come on, man. Now I'm gonna look like a jerk if I lose. I gotta focus. Thanks for the follow, big boy Daniel. Ah, embarrassing. That's what I get for glancing over. Thank you for following, Ether Panda. I'm gonna get better at doing this whole streaming while focusing on a game thing. If we really lose the Chill Penguin, that'll be okay. We'll live. Ah! Come on, pull your thingy. There we go. See, Streamers are inherently bad at games. I'm learning so much just from trying to actually do this firsthand. I've got you, buddy. I think we've got him this time. He's not so tough. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oof. Just need to hit him one more time. Okay. There we go. Beat in Chill Penguin with the Buster, the X-Buster. If I ever watched Moon, I don't know what that is, Akooms. I shouldn't have Mega Man X as my first game on Twitch. Why shouldn't I have? Why? This is a special game to me. Is that an issue? Do people not like classic games? I mean, I don't care. I'm gonna play what I want to play at the end of the day. Save. Oh, look at that. Okay, I guess let's save. Beats having to remember a password. I've never played the collection version, so I didn't know that they added saves to this game. Oh, you think this because I don't have a hack fraud Joshua Tomar commentates over pre-recorded footage? I don't want. I'm not in any state to have a webcam on. I was never planning to have the webcam. That is unfair. Let's see. We could go Spark Mandrill. I don't know. You know what? Let's go to Flame Mammoth. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I did Flame Mammoth. But at least his level's already frozen over because we beat the Chill Penguin. It's one of those fun little things they did with this game is have certain boss defeats affect other levels. That's like one of like maybe 2 or 3 in this whole game, but it's still cool. Hurry up and get affiliate. Yeah, I'm assuming I need affiliate to get subs. Like I've been operating under a lot of assumptions because I don't, you know, why should I do research? That's not fun. Oh, look at that. I got a heart tank. Hey, that guy laughs at you when he hits you. Some really cruel person programmed that guy. Oh, what? Let's see. How do I like the X games after this one? I mean, they're alright. Like, this is definitely my favorite. And part of that is maybe that I just still have such an easy time with it. And it's just a good, relaxing game to play. Man. I really want to get up there. I swear there's like a sub-tank somewhere in this area too, like on the far top left. I can't remember super well. But we're gonna get there. And to the people asking me to say the P-O-double-G word, I'm not saying that. Oh, you're never gonna get me to say that. You'd have to trick me into saying that. I'll just take the hit to land successfully up here. Alright, here I go. Oh, that's right. Oh, what? Okay. I did not know I could destroy those without the helmet. But that's handy. Symphony of the Night. I love Symphony of the Night. I haven't played that in a good while. I'm always down to play the classics. Let's see. Have I recorded with Chris lately? No. He did the big long Oni Stays thing, and he took a little break. So I don't know when the last time was he had a vacation, but we'll probably be getting back to it soon. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I'm pretty sure Oni plays drum marches on. Or that makes no sense, but you know what I mean. The beat goes on, the band marches on, whatever. Pick your idiom. Let's see. Thank you for following, Razar369. See. That'll also be another nice thing, is if we can get like a super chat. It makes it a little easier to respond to stuff. I swear I'll glance over to that chat in a second. All right, here we go. This is a good little break point. I could even scroll up. But I'm not gonna. You guys are so talkative, though. Thank you for being here and talking. Let's see. Sinclair's Zach's doing great. I see him a lot. And we're all real excited about Smiling Friends getting picked up, which we can finally talk about. Let's see. Am I uncomfortable with people who go out of their way to make jokes about me doing horrible things to my family? I mean, sure, I'm a little uncomfortable, but I get that people find it funny, and it doesn't like hurt me, so whatever. Like, I'm not gonna like, I don't retweet when people do stuff like that. I don't do anything to encourage it, but like, people make their own fun. Oh crap, I clicked outside the game. Let's see. You guys all do 50 million different jobs. That's the truth, but I think that's one of the secrets to, at least for me, for being happy, is I gotta change things up. Thank you for following that Spicy Cat. I need to have like a million different things to do, so streaming is just like maybe another one of those things. Never getting bored with what you're doing is, I think, an important part of happiness, and also a good way to avoid complacency when you fall into too much of a rhythm. Thank you for following Diebug6. When you fall into too much of a rhythm, like, I don't know, life gets boring. Let's see. Do you prefer the original English voices or the redub for Symphony of the Night? That's a good question. I don't know that I've ever played through it with the redub, so I don't have a preference, but there's definitely nostalgic attached to the original dub for me. The jokes about doing horrible things. Tomar's all. Tomar, do you wax your head and use it to blind your enemy? I don't wax my head. No, I just shave it with a normal electric razor. Would I play Hollow Knight on stream? I guess sure. I've already beaten it, but maybe that's a good reason to play it on stream. Maybe I could... I'm not going to do anything crazy like try to speed run it, but it would be fun to play on stream, sure. Even today I was thinking about doing like, I don't know, like a roguelite. Specifically, I was thinking of doing either Hades, but I feel like everyone's probably a little tired of Hades at the moment. Or maybe Rogue Legacy 2, which I'm still kind of in the middle of playing. Oh. Alright. Let's fight this guy. Let me focus for just a second, everybody. Thank you for your patience. Uh-oh. I thought I timed that better. Another cool thing about this boss is if you have the... I think it's the Boomakoanger's weapon, the boomerang. I think you can cut his trunk off with one shot from that, and it disables his little oil slick attack. Oh, I'm screwed. Oh gosh. I can't take another hit. It's time for some pro gamer moments. Oh! We can do this, guys. I just need immense focus. And hopefully the luck of not getting trapped in a corner. No! It was so close. It was so close. All right. We got it on this one. Hades in the air. Tomar needs our power. Okay. Tomar's Bob Ross. Bob Ross is like kind of like I used to watch Bob Ross way before I even knew what the term ASMR meant. And for the exact same reason too, because it just relaxed me. I didn't learn a thing about painting, but I associate Bob Ross's voice with total relaxation. This is Constantin Omar. It's not. All right. This time we're gonna beat Flame Mammoth. Here I go. I didn't say I am kind of like Bob Ross. I said that's a misquote. I said I like Bob Ross. I'm pretty sure you know that though. I'm pretty sure you're deliberately misquoting me. Ooh. We got him. We got him on the ropes. Ah. Oof. Oh, here he comes. All right. I'm getting close. I know I'm having some dead air here. Oh, come on. We've got this. There we go. Bob Ross is but an ant compared to me. I mean, I have once taken his trunk off with Boomacoanger's boomerang just to prove that I could, but I almost traditionally I save Boomacoanger for once I already have the homing torpedoes, which is he's usually one of the last bosses I fight. The old 2-try Tomar. Hey, maybe I'm just a little rusty. Let's I don't know. Let's go here. I'm probably gonna die a few times just from the sheer platforminess of this level, but we'll be good. Always love the song for this level. I'm pretty sure that's why they made this guy the one who's weak to the X-Buster. Because he has one of the most tedious levels. Here we go. We're gonna climb up now. You envy my last name, Tomar? I mean, I love it. It's kind of why I just like being addressed by it, and it's a cool sort of unique name. Ooh, I think there's another sub tank up here. We'll make short work of this guy. There we go. Woo! That's our second sub tank. Now this part's always really fun, especially since if those guys go off screen, they can totally respawn. Those little cannon dudes. Yeah, like there was a chance just now where I jumped and it fell out of screen that I might have landed right on top of him. And you're not supposed to touch those guys. Whew. So far, so good. Thank you for the follow, Loaf Dud. See, I get real focused and I forget to talk. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I'm doing my best to keep mindful. I feel like there's an extra life in here. All right. This is the cheap way of doing it. Let's do it like a man and just lay into this thing. There we go. We got our 1 up. Now we got 2 lives. Really 3. Alright, what's Tomar's middle name? It's Michael. I know that's kind of boring. Joshua Michael Tomar. I was born. Let's go down here. I wonder if there's anything like really cool. Here, let's read him. Which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. Yeah, okay. There we go. I did it. It's the last time I do my Dr. Light. You don't know the first part of what he said, but he was basically like, hey, we got an helmet. Yeah, let's break some stuff. This is like the most useless add-on you get in the game, other than it helps you get one of the more useful add-ons a little early. Or a lot early. We'd go back to Flame Mammoth after this and go try to get the cannon upgrade. Yeah, let's do that. That part's kind of easy to mess up, and then you have to reload. But if that happens, we'll go play another level. I should get a USB capture card? Why? Is there something wrong with this? Or are you just saying you want me to, like, play console stuff? Tomar, can you say bubbles really angrily? I don't get it. Say bubbles really angrily? Bubbles! Like that? Oh no! But yeah, we did alright at that platforming. I didn't even fall to my death so far. Oh wait, I might have spoken too soon. No, there we go. Oh. Anyway, we made it to Storm Eagle. Wait, why can't I say bubbles? Is that a thing? He's gonna insert that into his Powerpuff Girls animation later and not credit me? I mean, I'm okay with it as long as he changes his mind and does credit me, I guess. Tomar speedruns a Twitch ban. Are you guys... I feel like I'm... Why am I going to be in prison for bubbles? Can someone Is I get that I'm not really gonna get in trouble, but is that just like a reference to like hot tub streaming? Beyond that, I'm very much an outsider. I guess I'll read you. I'm being memed. I can tell I'm being memed on, but someone explain the meme, so I'm like in on it next time. You know, that's all I ask. I can handle a little joke at my expense. I just want to know what it is. He's gonna spit out his junk. Ooh, whoops. Oh, we got him. We got him, guys. Oh. I thought he'd be done with this pattern by now. Alright. See, we got Storm Eagle on the first try. He really is the easiest boss, though. Saying bubbles angrily is a trick to help you calm down when you're mad. Oh, it's because it's hard to be mad. I wasn't mad, though. Anyway. Which anime voice am I most proud of dubbing? I don't know. I don't know if I have like a most proud one. I think it was really cool. Yuppie is the biggest from Hunter x Hunter is the biggest character I've done in anime as far as like line count. But I mean, I don't want to go into it, but like I feel like I could have done a better job with that. Like when I look back and I look at scenes and I'm just like, I don't know. It's hard to watch yourself in certain things. Although there are things that I watch myself in and I go like, that's swell. Hunter x Hunter is not one of them. There's things where, you know, you get in your head and you're like, oh, I wish I'd done this. Oh, I wish I'd kept this stuff a little more consistent. I appreciate you saying so, Phrasey. I'm sure it's just like one of those artist things where you see everything wrong with your performance. But I also really like doing One Punch Man, and again, like that was my Tank Top Black Hole performance is so like screechy and I crack my voice, but like I also don't regret doing that because that's basically how the Japanese guy did it. Oh, I can't make up my mind. Oh dear, oh me, oh my. Oh yeah, I said we'd go back to Flame Mammoth and try to get the cannon upgrade. Your favorite? You know what? I think I had a lot of fun voicing Dr. Cochin in that DBZ abridged or DBZ abridged movie, The World's Strongest. That's a fun role. That old man voice. That's that's also like kind of an easier one to do. So at least for me, so I can have a lot of fun with a performance like that without having to focus too much on maintaining the voice. See how easy it is to mess this up. I'm not even getting it. Yes. Come on, don't fall. Yes. I did it. No, I'm not going to get the Hadoken, because then I have to remember where all the heart tanks and sub-tanks are, and then I have to... Honestly, the part at the end, getting to the end of Armored Armadillo stage 4 times, it's not that hard. I've done it a few times before, but I'm not planning on doing that long of a stream. Okay, we have the cannon upgrade. I don't know if there's any more reason to be here. Let's use the escape unit. How big is the fabled Tomar hog? Wouldn't you like to know? Oh, what mic am I using right now, Quartet? I'm using an SM7B, the Shure, Shure SM7B, which is, I guess, most famous for being the mic that most of the album Thriller was recorded on. And I notice a lot of people using them in like radio still. It's one of the rare dynamic mics that like sounds really good for like recording applications, but I just use it at my desk. Sorry, I'm having a fruit snack. Pardon me while I chew into the microphone. How's that for a little ASMR? The Armored Armadillo thing, Soy Socks, it's so bizarre, and it's something no one would ever discover by accident, but I think the whole point of them doing stuff like that, I think they were encouraged to do it by Nintendo Power. Like, Nintendo Power wanted to publish, like, super secret tricks you could only find in Nintendo Power, and getting the Hadouken in Mega Man was one of those things. Thank you to whoever just followed Winuwaya. And a few other people who I missed there, apparently. Spartan Saint 19, Beat Boot 33. And I know a ton of you guys followed me throughout the day today, because I left my OBS open after setting up all the OBS, the Streamlabs integrations. And, oh, I love these fruit snacks. It's those little Welch's ones that are shaped like fruit. You guys know the ones. Is there a trick to do really grainy voices? I always end up with my throat hurting. I don't think there's a trick to it. I think you just gotta kind of be born already with a raspy voice. Like, obviously I can go more, but like, yeah, if I talked like that for a straight hour, or like was yelling in that voice, I'd still blow my voice out within like an hour or two. But yeah, I feel bad, but I just gotta finish this bag of fruit snacks, and then we'll go on. But what level? Let's go to this level. We don't have his weakness yet, I'm pretty sure, but I haven't really been using anything other than the X-Buster. Tomar, whenever you chew, do you think of the chewing gift Zach has tortured you with for so long? No, and Zach hasn't sent me that in, you know, years. It's everybody else who is following Zach's lead now. Which again, you know, I'm glad that makes you guys happy. I've never seen that chewing character in the last 2 years and laughed and gone, oh man, they got me. Ooh. So this is where we get the armor upgrade. We're gonna have like a fully upgraded X already. Thanks for following the Red Blaster 24. Oh god. You already caught me. So this guy has a very high HP, for those of you that don't know, because he is the guy with the armor upgrade. I guess that's the idea, is he's got some sick armor. And you can only hit his upper section. When his claws are retracted, his whole lower body is protected. Maybe we should... Oh, that's right. Let's use one of our secondary weapons. There, now we got him smoking. This is fun. I'm already feeling more comfortable doing this today than I did yesterday, though I still need to get better, or I need to find some better way to keep the chat up. I'm definitely going to look into the whole chat overlay idea. Because I think that would just make these streams better. And I know there's a lot of people more versed in all this stuff than I am, but I guess I'm one of those guys that likes to figure stuff out for myself. Nothing's a better teacher than first-hand experience, right? Alright, we got the armor upgrade. Fox Rock, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna go after the Hadoken today, but yeah. Let's see, Dracula, Castlevania type beat. Alright. Have I seen Netflix's Castlevania? Yeah, but I feel like I have. Like, I've only seen the first season, and I have kind of a controversial opinion of it. I do intend to watch the other seasons, but like, I'm not as hyped for them as I think a lot of other people were. And I love the animation, don't get me wrong, but it just didn't grab me the first season. Like, again, I don't feel qualified to give any kind of like deep commentary on stuff like that. Some things I like and some things I don't like so much. The stream is such a chill vibe, it's unreal. I appreciate you saying that, Quartet. I hope we have something special here. All the music in this game, what do they say? It bops. It bops. I love having that fully charged X-Buster now. I thought that was the sickest thing in the world when I was a kid and I first got... I mean, I guess I don't want to... I can spoil this game that's like 20 years old or more, where Zero gives you his Buster Cannon because I didn't know about the ability to get it at the Flame Mammoth stage at the time. And I just thought it was the coolest thing that you could do that. It's so much bigger than your normal charged projectile. And it's very satisfying to demolish someone with it. He doesn't get the kids lingo all the way. Did I misuse bops? I'm pretty sure I didn't. This song... I don't know. What is Twitch's policy on swearing? Would I have to mark myself as like an NSFW stream? Actually, I think I maybe already am. Just like preemptively. So maybe I can swear. Maybe it doesn't matter. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can beat Sting Chameleon with just X-Buster and one heart tank. This guy can be a little aggressive, but I think I've got a good shot against him. Let's see. I've never figured out like a perfect strategy against getting hit by the falling spikes. I guess it's just anticipation and luck. Oh man. And I get hit by the spikes on the ceiling instead. Yeah, he just flicks that tongue out. Oh, nope, too late. It's not looking good, but we could totally cheat and use a sub-tank. Alright. Woo! See that? See those gamer instincts? He's so cheap, man. With all the camouflaging. and then instantly disappearing after attacking. See, that's a real boss. He doesn't pull any punches. You know what? I can cheese him a little bit with this guy. Although... I don't have a lot of ammo left. Oh no! Oh well. Like I said, I might not get this guy with the X-Buster, but I think we'll do better this time than we did last time. I probably should have saved the sub-tank, but oh well. He's definitely much easier once you have the, what is his weakness? I want to say it's the... Actually, I can't remember. Oh, you know... Yeah, I can't remember. I used to know all their weaknesses by heart. Ooh, he's so cheap with the hit and fade. All right, come on. I don't know what I was planning on getting done by punching it out with him in the middle there. You see, he flicks around. There's like there's no way to trick him there. I guess I should just avoid him when he does his little tongue attack. Just try to get out of range. Ah! Am I friends with Sunny? Yeah. Why do I go by Tomar? 'Cause it's my name. And I mean, I was born in the 80s, and like there were a billion other people I grew up named Josh. So I don't know. I like Tomar because the only Tomars I know are my family members. An animated series starring Tomar in the Ed, Edd and Eddy style, where every episode is a pun with my... I mean, yeah. The whole Tomar pun thing from Worms, I don't know what got me going with that. Let's see. Josh, you gonna voice someone on Smiling Friends? Again, I don't think it's like... If I said, yeah, probably, I feel like that's... I don't think I'm under any NDAs or whatever, but let's just say, yeah, probably. Why wouldn't I, you know? Probably nothing huge, but yeah, why not? We got him, we got him. We're at about the same percentage health. Oh. Alright. We got a good momentum this time. I think we can take him. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it seems like if he misses that first one, he drops down, huh? That seems like a better approach. We're getting it down. We're playing it like a real Mega Man game. Ah, nuts to you. Whatever, at least I hit him with the Charge Buster. I thought I had him figured out, but then he throws me more curveballs. Definitely still neck and neck. Whew. Now would have been a time where I wish I kept the sub tank. But it's still anybody's game. Come on, big boy. Oh! He still got me. No. This is getting close, guys. I don't know what my odds really are. They're not good. Ah! It's alright, guys. This is I think this is our last life. Oh, man. I had a lot of extra lives stored up. I have half a mind to just die on purpose so we can not keep watching me do the same boss over and over again, but I'm gonna try to beat him. I'm gonna try to beat him. You know, when he drops down, he still... yeah, that strategy is not working. I gotta kind of keep him at bay. Aw, come on. We got him, guys. We're gonna beat him this time. Aw, I thought I was out of range. I thought... We got the rhythm. Oh! Still playing it real close. I'm not necessarily any more confident now than I was last time. Man. I got this. Alright. We're both at about half. Let's see if we can get him to... Oh, okay, he's gonna go up there. Man, the range on that thing. Now he's definitely ahead percentage-wise. Oof. Closing the gap. Come on, buddy. Solid hit. Oh. I didn't even think he could hit me from there. He's got a tricky range, you know? But it's still anybody's game. Yes! Oh, I got him. I got him. That's satisfying. Sneaky appearances. All right. Trying to catch up with chat now. Twitch gamer Joshua Tomar succeeds in wiping out an endangered species of Chameleon. Story at 11. Oh. Thank you guys for all the hype. I don't even know. We've only been going like an hour, and I'm already more than half, or I'm halfway through the bosses. I've got beaten 4 out of 8, and that doesn't include all the final levels. I don't know if we're gonna play all the way to the end today here, but you'll be the first to know. Let's do Spark Mandrill. I almost said the P word. What's the P word? I don't think that's true. Yeah, this one also really jams out this level. I feel like I missed something by going this way. There's probably like another heart tank or something. Oh, okay. We got another sub tank. And I don't remember how to get to it. What the hell? Did you get to that from below? Oh well. Again, my memory of this game is not as great as I thought it was. Oh, you know what? I think I just need the boomerang to get it. I don't think there is a way to physically touch it. Forgot that the boomerang can, like, grab distant objects. Oop! Did not mean to switch weapons. Oof! Love how it's just like the original SNES game where half the time you fire that Super X Buster, the frames start dropping. Ooh. This is another guy where I remember if we use this thing, we'll make short work of him. Oof, he keeps getting me. There we go. And that's all he drops is a tiny little health. Yeah, I would be very surprised if this isn't just an actual open source emulator repackaged in Capcom software. Because this runs pretty much one-to-one to how a ROM would behave. got this. All right. I know. I see. I get focused and I'm having fun and I forget I'm streaming, but I promise I'm still here. Ooh, look at that fancy platform work. Oh, we got this. Why do you guys keep bringing up Chuck E. Cheese? Is that like an ongoing meme I'm not aware of? Talking about me murdering Chuck E. Cheese? Oh boy. Oh, come on. Ooh. I meant to dash off that ledge. Whoops. That was close. Do I watch any streamers? I mean, I watch my friends sometimes when they stream, but I don't follow any particular streamers, which is hopefully explains why I'm as clueless as I am when it comes to Twitch stuff. Yeah, I'm going to take my little pre-boss break here and try to address chat. Chuck E. Cheese Rat was streaming and said, "Oh, that's the P word you're talking about." No, I didn't even come close to saying that P word. Shockingly accuses professional video game company Capcom of stooping as low as to utilize a ROM hack in order to repackage them. Yeah, I did go there. It could be that there are commercial Super Nintendo emulators out there. Maybe even Nintendo licenses something like that out, but I'm pretty sure like Lib Retro or whatever it's called, Retro Lib, like I think at least one of the Super Nintendo emulators out there has like the, I don't know if you guys know open source licenses very well, but if something is licensed under, I think it's the MIT license, it means you can pretty much repackage it and sell it and never even have to give credit to the original developer. Thank you for following Hidden Squiddos. It's one of the most like chill open licenses there is, and if that were the case, Capcom could just jack it and put it in their game legally. Let's see. Can voice actors join SAG? Yeah, they can. And yeah, maybe I did. That is the SAG-AFTRA, since the two unions combined, is the only like acting union in the United States for like, well, that's not true. There's some like stage acting, like there's Actors Equity, which I think is for like stage performers. But like for acting in like broadcast media, I'm pretty sure SAG-AFTRA is like the one. But I don't want to talk about unions. That's no fun. I'm having fun reading all these little news headlines you guys keep popping in the chat. What's my favorite fruit? Oh man, I only discovered this like back in 2006. But if anybody here has ever had a mangosteen, they're kind of hard to find outside of like Southeast Asia, and even when you do find them, like in the States at least, like they usually kind of suck because they were picked super unripe so they wouldn't spoil before they, got shipped over here. Nothing compares to just eating a nice fresh mangosteen. It's a really sweet, tart, delicious fruit, and it looks so pretty on the inside. And it's got nothing to do with the mango. It's mango stain. Don't get Mandelled. I like that. Oh, hey, hon. Jaxie just came home. Let's see. Look, yeah. Let's see. Sorsop. I've never had that one. There's still plenty of exotic fruits I haven't tried. Thank you for following, Garsand. That is true, Ride Rice. There is no democracy here. I am the boss. And I have no moderation staff, so I am... It's a really simple hierarchy here. Let's see. Why can't we donate to your stream? I assume that's because I'm not an affiliate yet? Is that why? Either that or I screwed up and didn't set something up, but I'm pretty sure you have to be an affiliate to make any kind of money. So, right now I'm doing the work of, you know, proving to Twitch that I am a viable thing they can make money off of. I don't know what the right term is. Contractor. Oh man, this guy's mean. Here, let's cheese him with his weakness. We really can cheese him now with this thing. No, aw man, I'm gonna die and I'm gonna eat my words. No, I'm not gonna die. Wait, so then I probably just need to set up Streamlabs donations. I appreciate that you guys want to donate, but I was just too foolish to have set that up yet. But yeah, you know, this isn't all just about the money. Although, yeah, I want to make money, so I am gonna get that set up probably for next time. But I'm not gonna sweat it. And I hope, yeah, if I keep seeing people say they want to sub, so I'm gonna try to get affiliate as soon as I can. I just gotta, like, we're gonna be really close to the hour requirement, so I really just gotta make sure I stream 7 times before a month's up. And this is gonna be number 2 out of 7. I guess let's just keep going. Just got Spark Mandrill's ability, which will thrash this guy. I do appreciate all the nice sentiment and people wanting to donate to me. But yeah. No, I don't need a friend to help me set up Streamlabs. I just set up Streamlabs like today. Like I just created an account and downloaded their thing because like I've helped people in the past with it back when it was just like a plug-in for regular OBS and they didn't have their own nice little standalone thing. And I think they still do the plug-in, but it's just for their Prime users, which I don't know about paying them $12 a month. I mean, maybe that's what it is. Is that why I can't take donations? Because I didn't pay them $12 a month? I guess that'd be pretty easy to make back, huh? Here, I'll pause to see if anybody actually answers that. Again, just didn't thoroughly research it, but I anything related to computers or whatever, oh, that was sloppy. Spun yarn. The endorphin rush of a streamer talking to me? Hey, I mean, that is cool though. It's nice to have a venue to sort of like have contact with people. When I do Oni plays, I kind of just exist in a bubble, which isn't always such a bad thing, but I like the idea of doing these solo streams where I feel like I just, you know, I'm in control of whatever. I can talk about what I want to talk about. I can watch this. We could just skip him entirely. Oh, get me out. There we go. Alright. Sinclair's Tomar reading my comments is my claim to fame. Look what he was hiding back there. Wait, do we have all the subtitles? No, we have one left. I'm not going for the Hadouken, I promise. Just curious. Oh, look, one of the 2 uses for my stupid headpiece thing. Ooh, the sub-tanks are hefty today. Whew. Yeah, never question my intellect. No, I'm a computer guy. Like, I appreciate people reaching out for me, but I really am always that guy that's helping other people set this sort of crap up, even when I've never used it myself. I am very proud of my skills as a systems engineer that I've built up over the last decade. So if I seem defensive when you say things like, get one of your friends to help you out with Streamlabs, it's nothing personal. I just, you know. It's just a point of pride for me that I'm a computer literate guy. In my case, a systems engineer, it's a lot of cloud stuff with AWS, it's a lot of automation, a lot of Linux stuff, a lot of virtualization, containers, Kubernetes, Docker, AWS, EC2, S3, Elastic. Really, just about every product they have, we use it to some degree. Dealing with databases, dealing with operating systems, dealing with it. It's a lot of AWS cloud formation. A lot of other companies use Terraform for hybrid clouds. I feel like I'm just gonna bore you talking about this crap. It's exciting to me. I love writing Python scripts. Let's get our little spark. I guess you can't really hit him with it while he's doing that. There we go. And off comes the armor. Oh, we're gonna crush him with this. But yeah, I just started out doing basically Geek Squad work. It was I don't know if you guys remember Circuit City at all. I'm sure some of you do. They had their own like rip off of Geek Squad called Fire Dog, and that was actually like my first job I ever got, where I was working in the Circuit City warehouse at the time for like about a year and a half, and I convinced my boss to transfer me into the like tech support department, and I had no professional experience. I just was, you know, a big computer nerd, and I was studying the related field too in school by that point, but that's how my IT career started, if anybody cares to know. All right, let's do Launch Octopus in a second. Foxrock is learning Python this week for grad school. Python is such a useful, like, look, there's plenty of, it doesn't have a reputation for being super, like, powerful necessarily, or fast, because it's, like, you know, an interpreted language and other stuff. But a lot of Python 3 stuff is actually pretty fast, and I can't think of a more intuitive language both for writing and reading. I really do love Python. But it's a good language. Sorry, having another little snack. Just a little jerky. I didn't really have dinner today, so this is it. But yeah, chat interaction time for sure while I take this break. Famously tall man Joshua Tomar. That's definitely not true. Spun yarn. What's AS400? Apparently not. Neo howls. Handsome over. No way, Super Dayon, bro. Get your on. This is my jerky. Now this is this is really ASMR now. Oh, because of me chewing on my jerky. Look, it's always gonna be a thing. Do people really stream for hours without a snack? Like, again, I don't watch enough streamers to know, but that blows my mind. I'd rather just force you guys to listen to me chew for a few minutes. I love snacks. I love mangosteens, and I work in IT. Thank you for that summary, Zephyr Lamb. And thank you for following Arthritic Jester. I almost read that wrong. This is the Tomar break. If a day comes, again, if streaming winds up being my calling, which who knows, and I somehow make a bit of money at this, and it earns me, it affords me either a home with a hot tub or some sort of add-on hot tub to my existing lifestyle, I will totally do the hot tub stream. That's my long-term promise to you all. If Twitch can buy me a hot tub, then I will hot tub stream. And I mean that quite literally. It will be a hot tub stream. I'm probably not gonna I'm probably not gonna wear like a scanty swimsuit or anything. I would go topless, but you know, I can't imagine that really excites anybody here. I mean, maybe it does. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm a happily married man. Oh, these little seahorses. This was another level that would have tons of dropped frames even on the original SNES. Ha, we destroyed his little light. He can't see anything now. This is another thing that you can destroy with the Storm Eagle power, I guess. I do love the reduced gravity in this water level. You really can fly around. I'm getting eaten left and right. This is the Vor level. Let's see. The entire world wants to steal Tomar from Jack. See, you know what? I do want this to end quickly because this is actually a pretty risky level to be on. Oh, he almost got me. Those spikes are a one-hit kill, for the record. Just die already, man. Ooh. That was a little nerve-wracking. I guess that's all I can really get to up here. My favorite level, Vorman. Let's see. Tomar is tired off making moonshine in the humble bathtub. What makes a bathtub humble? That's a rhetorical question. You don't have to answer that. When I hear humble, all I can think of is the Humble Bundle. For I know nothing of true humility. Let's sink this thing. Oh yeah, this unlocks like a mini boss, doesn't it? Let's fight him, guys. I bet he'll be real cool. I bet he'll be real friendly. Oh, here he is. Look at him. He's just passing by. He means no harm. See, just passing by again. Alright, now maybe we've caught his attention. Oh, he wants to give us a ride. Woo! It's almost like I've done this before. There we go. We got our heart tank. I don't know what was with that guy. He didn't seem all that angry or irritable or even to be attacking. I think we just murdered an endangered creature. Oh well, such is the life of a sentient robotoid. It's not really murder because I'm not a person. Oh look, it's his brother. You think he wants revenge, or you think he just wants to talk? Yeah. All right. Really cool idea for a boss, but yeah, once you kind of figure them out, they're a little too easy. The evergreen in this level? There's an evergreen. I didn't know that was a thing. Let's see. Voice actor and gamer Joshua Tomar causes untold destruction in the Pacific Ocean. You know what? Yeah, let's use his weakness. Oh, you got me. I think this is his weakness. Yeah, it seems to be. I guess you just can't hit him when he's in that. He likes to... Yeah, I should probably do that more. Shoot it from the air. We got him, no problem. That was a cool final pose right in the middle of the screen there. Alright. How often does Lyle say his famous catchphrase DTD? that's freaking that's Mencia, right? Carlos Mencia. DTD. Or no, wait. Is that Mencia? I don't know. I think it is. What does Jaxie think of me assassinating Speedy Gonzalez? I did no such thing. Tomar curls toes maliciously. You guys definitely all came here for Moni plays. I can tell that much. And what do you know? We're on our 8th Robot Master. And it's only 9:30. Well, it's 9:30 for me. Sorry, guys that aren't in the West Coast. All you Hawaiians, though, it's earlier. Do we have any Hawaiians in the room? I've never even been to Hawaii, but good for all you. Like, props to you guys for being Hawaiian. It's like maybe like 7:30 there. This song also bops. They all do. Classic Capcom. Oh, I don't like this guy. What an annoying position he has. Yeah, these guys actively dodge your shots. That's right. I can just skip by half this, can't I? Oh, and that is my alarm going off telling me to stop eating. I've been doing that intermittent fasting thing, and when I stick to it, it works great. I lost like 20 pounds during COVID just doing that, with very little actual exercise. But I'm trying to get back into exercising. Woo! Ooh. Yeah, the one thing I will say about intermittent fasting is it's not for everybody. Do not try it if you're like hypoglycemic. So I told my mom about it, and she tried it for a minute, and she was just getting terrible headaches, and she stopped. She has the common sense to stop, obviously, but yeah, I know she's not the only person that has that issue. But I only eat for about 6 hours a day. Or at least that's the idea when I'm following it correctly. Man, I love this song. I just, like, sometimes you just notice yourself, like, bopping your head. And I realize you guys can't see it, so I'll just describe it to you. I bopped my head. Is that why they say stuff bops? I think I'm starting to learn how young people think. Alright, what do you guys think? I know you're supposed to get this with a boomerang. No, I don't think there's any magical world in which... I don't know. I can't remember. Does this charged storm tornado actually let you float? Alright, I gotta charge this all the way. No, it does not. That'd be cool if it gave you that ability, but nay. But, here, let's do a little experimenting here. Oh, see, I feel like that one might work. If I can just time this right. When this guy's not in my way. And I ride my little penguin toboggan out. Oh! I feel like that could work, but it's not going to be easy. I gotta, like, dash left off of it. I'm going to try this one more time, and then we'll move on. Okay, you know what? It was a good, valiant try. I don't need this. Do I have drip? What does that mean? Like post-nasal drip? What is drip? If you're lasagna flake, thanks for following. What is drip? Damn it. I'm getting memed again. I'm getting old man railroaded. People are making me look like a fool. I don't like that, guys. Don't make me look a fool. I have a post-nasal drip, yes, but I know that's not what you're talking about. Drip is fashion sense. Yeah, no, I don't have much of that. I recently started using Stitch Fix, though, to try and get a more well-rounded wardrobe instead of just, you know, wearing t-shirts and jeans. I figured by 35 I should maybe get on top of that. How are we doing on... Oh, crap. You know what? Since we don't have any extra lives... Yeah, the homing is real useful against him with all his trickiness. Oh, look at that. Oh wait, is Jaxie in here? People are bringing up Jaxie. Is she in here? No. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I am naturally drip. Yes, that's true. That sounds right. That sounds accurate. Is Jaxie actually in here? If she were, her screen name would be Jaximoto. She's not in here, and I made her a moderator, so she'd have a cool icon that would stand out. I know she's in my house. She's not in the room with me, though. I'm proud of myself for being able to handle the chat without needing assistance. I needed to put on the big boy pants and give this a shot. Hey, we beat all 8 robot masters tonight. We should all give ourselves a round of applause. All right, that's enough. She offered to help me. That's why I made her moderator, but because I've been talking about how nervous I've been about all this crap. Because, again, yeah, literally my second stream ever today. But I think it's going well. Not that I have been watching my my stats or anything, but I feel like that's not going to help me. I'll look at my stats after. I just care about you guys that are here with me now. But I mean, if anybody thinks this is boring and it's not their thing, yeah, I mean, get out of here. Nuts to you. This is what Tomar streams are gonna be like. We're gonna be the famously chill Tomar stream. Oh. Oh, these guys are so annoying. And another one's gonna spawn now. There, we got in. Come on. Ooh. All right, there we go. See, I get focused, but at some point I'm going to stop acknowledging the dead air cuz that's going to get really tired. But you guys get it. You know how it is. I'm just learning. I'm new. I'm figuring out the whole cadence of this. And to some extent, some of these things might never change. I might just go silent. But I've heard that happens all the time. That's what I've been told. Dead air is dead air. Alright. You need to scream into the mic every few seconds and having a dancing anime waifu gif. Oh yeah, do you guys like that cool little PNG I put in there? I know it's not like a gif. Here, let's take a break before I fight Vile. I wanted at least a little bit of customization. Like, if I really keep doing this, I'm gonna probably commission someone to animate some little custom bits for me. But a guy called Rickert did that cool little transparent PNG I'm using right now. I really wanted to. I need to go into the channel and because people have like channel rules and stuff. Is that an affiliate only thing? Because it seems like they can put like custom graphics and things in there. I don't know. I wanted to put stuff in there, and I wanted to like credit people who do any of the art that I'm using. Barles Charkley, thanks for following. I like Charles Barkley. He was my favorite Bulls player, mainly on account of him being my favorite player in NBA Jam, like the original NBA Jam, like that I used to play on my friend's Genesis. But I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, Julian. Let's see. Will you put out a schedule for future streaming? I don't know. I would like to keep kind of a regular schedule if I'm going to keep doing this, but I'm about to go to my brother's wedding soon, and I want to wait till I'm back from that before I lock anything down, because I don't know. You know how traveling is. You don't when you have travel coming up, you don't want to think about anything else. Do I have BTTV? Could help recommending emotes and make chat cool. I don't know what that is. Is that... I don't know what that is. But I'll look it up. I'll write it down right now. Look up BTTV. Look. All right. Better Twitch TV. Okay. So it's an OBS add-on. I see. Oh, it's a web browser add-on. What is... I don't know how that benefits me. Or is it something where if other people have the browser add-on, they can like use custom emotes? Anyway, I'll worry about that stuff later. That's all bells and whistles. The spookiest... Thank you for following the spookiest Skellington. Let's get to fighting. Let's crush this guy.
X, do what I tell you, or he's history.
Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him.
Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons.
Ah, shit. I was in voice actor mode. I had to switch back to pro streamer mode. You know what? I forgot. You're supposed to lose this fight too. I should stop wasting my stuff, because this is meant to be a really dramatic moment in the game. Zero, how did you wind up in that little cage? Oh, I guess that's how. Always thought Zero's theme was the coolest thing in the world.
Maybe, but I'm not through yet.
And then Zero does the little Chaozu kamikaze thing.
What a worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. So, X, it's just you and me now. What the? Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You are still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated.
Alright, here we go. That's the last voice acting I'm doing for the night. That was just a little... That's all you get for free. Ooh. Alright. I'm gonna use the sub-tank. Oh, I should have used the... Oh well. I'm almost out of spark. But the Storm Tornado is always useful. Thanks for following Phil Goodink. Feel Good Inc. Feel Good Inc. Tomar, you should be a voice actor. Who is the sexiest Mega Man villain? I don't know. I guess I don't have an opinion on that. My power's fading fast. Your power's greater than I thought. Alright, I'll stop. And then this is where he normally would have given me his cannon, but he's like, ah, no, yours is just as good. Whee! Let's see. Does this work through his shield? Nope. Oh, it does kind of. Just that last hit. Ah! Run, run! Yeah, I don't know. I got no good strategy for dealing with this guy. There we go. It's getting dicey, though. Oh. Might as well use what's left in my sub-tank. That wasn't much. Ah. That guy just doesn't stop spawning. Oh yeah, I could just be cheesing this with the Chameleon sting, couldn't I? Oh, see you guys. Oh god, why didn't I do that sooner? Oh god. It's not looking good. Alright. I'm still at 0 lives, aren't I? Yep. Uh-oh. I forgot. There's like a... and that's that. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the last part is a boss rush. But I'm pretty sure I have to start the level over again now. Yeah, this is a perfect place to end the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming. It's a work night anyway. For me. Let's just chill a little for another sec. We can drop all this. I made a little crappy background. I used that like 80s little poster generator just because I wanted to have like a background that it would drop to by default. So we've got this now watching Tomar stream. But thank you for watching me play Mega Man X. And I hope we can do something like this again soon. Probably not till next week, just because, like I said, I've got some plans coming up. But we'll be back to it. Thank you guys all for showing up. I hope you had a good time. You know what? We're so close to 2 hours. I want to hit 2 hours. You guys want to chill for like 10 minutes? Till 10 o'clock? You guys all seem really intent on just like going to bed, and that's fine if you want to go. But like, let's have a little chat here for a minute. Spun Yarn, you better go in exactly 10 minutes. Let's Bob Ross it up. We're going to talk about happy little trees. Pardon me. What I also have on top of my snacks is a nice cold can of Diet Dr. Pepper. That's very much my go-to drink. And I probably shouldn't be having caffeine this late, but it's never stopped me before. What's my favorite laundry detergent? I don't have a favorite, but we have these cool things now where they're literally just like, it's like solid detergent. It comes in these like thin little squares, and I can just break it up and put it in the detergent dispenser. So I don't wind up getting detergent goop on my hands. I don't think that's why it was invented. I think there's something like sustainable or environmentally conscious or something like that. That's usually why Jaxie buys things. But that's all I'm going to say about laundry detergent. I like vanilla Dr. Pepper, but only when it's diet. I don't drink soda anymore, like real soda. But I like cherry and vanilla. And pretty much all variants of Dr. Pepper I enjoy. How did I get my first role in TV voice acting? I mean, I don't even know what counts as TV voice acting per se, but I'd say it was, I mean, it's always like a long series of events, but like how I first got into like studio stuff was Christina V was the lead in like a live action Chinese dub of something called The Return of Princess Pearl. I think, yeah, Princess Pearl or something very similar to that. Don't quote me, but and she referred me for like a Walla group, which, you know, if you guys don't know, Walla is like, you know, like miscellaneous background voice type thing. So we were mostly just like, the show had a lot of like big, like, you know, wire work type of like fight scenes with like, you know, melee combat. And so it was mostly just like big groups of guys going, huh, 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 and like swinging spears around and swords. But you know, there are a few opportunities here or there to actually get in like a little like extras line. And for whatever reason, like the director was Wendy Lee, which some of you guys might know is the voice of like Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop and like a million other things. You know that voice. You know the one. And she was directing, and she's like, "Hey, you're not bad at this. Are you on our list?" And I was like, "No, but I'd like to be." And she got me set up for like what they called a general audition over at that particular studio, where basically they decide if they want to add you to their roster, and they did. And then the first thing I booked was like I think it was General Eugene in Sword Art Online, which did air on Adult Swim. Not a huge character, but still a really cool opportunity. And like right after that was like I booked like I booked a League of Legends role through that same studio, and that was how I got started. And that was all in like the very beginning of like 2013. Like that was like that spread between the very end of 2012 and the beginning of 2013. Let's see, vanilla coffee Coke, vanilla coffee Coke. I don't like coffee stuff, by the way. I'm not a big coffee person. I don't know. I've never liked the bitterness of true coffee. What's my favorite voice acting role? I don't know. It's not even like I'm afraid of hurting someone's feelings with answering that question. I can't say. I have fun with most of the roles I do, and I'm not just saying that to be corny. Like I do it because I really do just love doing it. Tell us about the first time you met Mr. Crinkles. Have I ever told that story? I thought he was gonna murder me. He's a big, muscly, scary dude, and I don't want to. We were hanging out, and I think it was like we'd all met up in New York, a bunch of Newgrounds people for it was called like Big Apple Comic Con or something, or Big Apple Con or something like that. It wasn't New York Comic Con. It was a much smaller convention, but we were all sharing a hotel room, and I had flown over from Florida and been up since like 4 a.m. because of how my flight was scheduled, and I was literally on my feet all day, and I passed out early. And I remember hearing some story like Crinkles almost like tried to like he had been drinking and he almost attacked me in my sleep. He didn't. I'm not trying to make any accusations, but that's my Mr. Crinkles story. Like the guy that makes Madness is genuinely a big, muscly, imposing dude who's like 6'4" or something. I don't know if he's 6'4", but he's a big guy, like tall and muscular. Not the stereotype of a basement dwelling like obsessive Flash animator that some people may have in their heads. But I think most people know that by now, if they're fans of Crinkles. Let's see. Coffee Coke doesn't really taste too much like coffee. I didn't even know there was coffee Coke. Have I ever been served Coke with milk by KG Tang? I don't think so. I'm not even a big Coke guy. I really don't like cola. It's just not like it's always, to me, it's been like, it's like a very like boring, like overly sweet flavor that doesn't have enough interesting to it. Like Dr. Pepper is my go-to. I'll drink cola, but I never buy it like for myself. But yeah, Crinkles is the guy that made Madness Combat, which is those dudes with the little crosses on their faces that have like sort of like floating hands and little stump bodies that, it was sort of like an evolution of like stick fight animations that were real big at the time too. Not even an evolution, but like its own kind of subgenre of stick fights. Last week I went to the store and saw an old Japanese man behind the counter, and behind him was at least 3 of the Tomar emeralds, says Curves Destroy. I fear for my life because all he kept saying was Tomar is coming. What powers does this man possess? I'm going to avoid doing the self-aware Tomar imitation of the imitation of me voice, but sometimes it just comes out. My fond Berserk memories. Oh man, I am so legitimately bummed not only at Miura's passing and the fact that like I was following two manga he was writing, but yeah, the fact that Berserk will never get a true ending, like even if somebody else made an ending up, like I would never be satisfied. Like, man, he's such a good artist and his stuff was so cool. We, it's definitely a loss not having Berserk anymore. Uh, but let's end on a more uplifting note, which is you guys should still read Berserk if any of you out there haven't checked it out. It's a great manga, and most of it's been legitimately translated. Um, I wish there was something like Shonen Jump where you could just like read it legally online without having to go buy like trade paperbacks. Um, but you know, read manga however you're gonna read manga. I just recommend checking it out. And I mean, we've hit 10 p.m. So I am gonna start packing it up. But yeah, I'm always happy. I don't know how many people in here are really into like a manga, but I can't imagine there isn't a fair amount of overlap between like anime and manga people and like whoever might be following me for whatever reason, whether it's voiceover or Oni plays or what have you. But currently, I don't know if anyone else reads Shonen Jump, but I am reading My Hero Academia. I'm reading One Piece, which I am caught up with as of like 2 years ago. And that Kaiju number 8 one's cool. Demon Slayer's over. Promise Neverland's over, but I was following those. I don't know why I'm listing off all the manga I'm reading, but these are all just recommendations. Take it as you will. And One Punch Man. I really like One Punch Man, the manga. I also really like the first season of the anime. I am gonna, yeah. That's my last thought. Is a bunch of rambling about manga, and the Shonen Jump app, which is really good and only costs like $2 a month. All right. I guess that's enough plugging big companies for free. Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye.